Why in the world would the stock market be meteorically rising after the Fed raised interest rates 75 basis points? Normally, for those of you guys that are unsure of why this is generally the opposite, when interest rates rises, the rate of return that is risk-free increases. So why would you invest it in a quote-unquote riskier asset like stocks? This is why as interest rates rise, stocks generally go down. Why when they go down, then people are willing to accept more risk in the stock market because they are not making the same amount that they used to by just parking their cash in the bank or loaning it out in a bond, etc. So the question is, why has it gone up? Well, first of all, the Federal Reserve has basically indicated they're going to be a little bit more dovish than people thought. They're not going to raise interest rates to as high a level as some people predicted. This is because they really can't. They're really stuck because as they raise rates, the economy goes on tilt and they can't lower rates really. So the only thing that they're doing is indicating that, yeah, eventually we're just going to be printing more money. We're not going to be as hawkish as we've stated or implied that we might be. And the traders are taking notice of this and bidding up the stocks on the basis that the Federal Reserve is not going to continue to raise interest rates at the same level as was once expected. To the contraire, au contraire, many of the riskiest assets have increased in price pretty dramatically, actually. I mean, I bought MicroStrategy stock at 158. It's now well over $300 a share. That was, what, 6 weeks ago that I did that. And that is essentially a Michael Saylor's Bitcoin derivative company that also is involved in data analytics. But aside of that, I'm just stating that as an example of companies that are much more risk-oriented in the minds of many traders that have increased. And this is because, yeah, look out into the future, the Federal Reserve is going to start printing money again because they have to. And they're going to keep this house of cards floating in the air, juggling it as long as they possibly can. Thus, the stock market rises. Hope that explains something to you guys. If it did, thumb up the video, subscribe, hit the all notification bell if you do. Peace.